Hey gamer people, this is Stupid Gaming with Cam, and before I move on to why I'm calling this Stupid Gaming, I want to wish you all a Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2011, and side note, I've reached level 70 in Uncharted 2, whoop-de-doo, with 8 times cash and 4 times cash. It's a given, so I'm not probably going to go too high. I want to keep my double X, I like it like that. The pink stuff looks bad. So anyhow, because my PS3's been fixed, I'm finally able to move forward with Brotherhood, and I think I'm getting close to the end of the game, so I'll be in the multiplayer pretty soon and hopefully figuring out some cool stuff to show you guys. I've gotten a lot of cool tips from other people who are already playing it at Six Nations, so I'll be using some of those tips as well. But the first part we're going to focus on here is this will be an ongoing segment, Stupid Gaming. And the reason why I call it Stupid Gaming is for a couple of reasons. A, to experienced players it's going to seem like I'm stupid for having a problem with a certain segment. B, it's stupid because I'm having a hard time with the segment because the game mechanics or instructions are not clear enough or don't seem clear enough, forcing me to, assume I'm doing something right when it's wrong. So enjoy. You guys who have no problem with this, you guys can have a laugh, and that's okay, because the one thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that everyone, at some point, someone is always going to be better than you, and there's always going to be someone worse than you. So cocky people, you can go ahead and laugh. Don't be jerks about it. At some point, someone's better than you too. So at this point, the whole idea is when I figure something out or I'm good at something, I like to help people, not be a jerk about it, unless they deserve it. I don't think I necessarily deserve it. So now that I've figured this part out, I've been going through the game, looking to finish up a lot of loose ends before I go into what I think is the last part of the game. Now, there's no spoilers here. This is the virtual training because there's some trophies I want to get there, and this is the first one, and I have a feeling that I might have to do a lot of segments based on the virtual training. So I figured this is even segment 1. This is the opening to the free run training, so it should be pretty straightforward and simple. It took me at least 10 times before I get my gold on like the very first easy one, and I will show you why. I was sitting here thinking, what am I missing? What am I doing wrong? So the object is to, of course, race through the clock. So what it tells you is you want to reach this. But, okay, so you ran up the wall. Oh, I ran up the wall. Oh, shit. Now the main thing I didn't do was, of course, read the instructions on the left-hand side. And I figured I knew everything right off the bat. So that is your hint to do this. And go up and over, and this part I figured out fairly easy after like one try. I'm like, oh, I fucked it up, so I restarted. Now this part, very simple, and I did this a couple times because I was focusing too much on actually playing the game and not reading the instructions. You have to read the instructions because you just do stuff, you run, because your automatic idea is to race the clock. You just want to go, go, go. So that was my mistake. So maybe 3 times. Fair, no problem. Okay, I figured that part out. So, no worries. Here we go. And let go of the sprinting. So we just drop down. Good. This part. So this part, I'm booking it. One thing, I make the same mistake. And, oh, fuck. And it pissed me off. It restarts every time. Read the instructions. Alright. And, okay, we go. Alright, so far, so good. Now, this is the part that fucked me up the most. And the tough part was each time remind myself, read the instructions. Oh shit. And I fucked up again. If you miss one little thing, it restarts you immediately. So part of me doing this was fucking up and having to restart. So it's also very accurate. So I was starting to get just annoyed. It's like, come on, why do you have to be so exact? If I've gotten this far in the game, I shouldn't be treated like a little fucking kid. But that's what it does, because it's assuming that you're doing this right at the beginning of the game for people who haven't really gone through the series. So this part is tap. So I'm tapping. I was tapping the whole way through. The instructions told me to tap, so I was tapping. I was if I had tapped anymore, I would have been jumping around like, you know, the bunny hoppers in Uncharted 2 online. So I'm like, what the hell? So then, one thing I thought, whoops, oh shit, doesn't matter, because I already have the time. Holy fuck. Alright. What the fuck? Okay, this is even more how I fail. Alright. So I figure, okay, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? One thing that's cool, it shows your times compared to some of your friends. And their times to beat. Alright. So, the one thing is, you want to focus on the markers. So I'm like, okay, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm not focusing on the markers. So instead of running, right, I'm like, okay. And what the fuck? I tapped it right on the marker. So I kept doing it off the block, like right on the marker. On the marker every time. And sometimes it does that for no apparent reason. That's twice in a row. So sometimes the controls get pretty annoying. There we go. Haha, there you go. So what I had to figure out the hard way, or after failing more times than I thought I should, frustrating the shit out of me, was that if you tap it on the marker, which I just did, you will hit something on the side, and if you deviate from the course with any small mistake, it will fail you. It's like a sadistic teacher. It's like, no, you forgot 1 decimal point on your math equation, so wow. And go. Haha, there we go. So out of frustration, I felt so embarrassed. Like, how can I fuck this up this much on the very first trial? What I learned was, if I jump beforehand, see, I fucked up. You have to jump before. Jump before the target, not on it. And you will clear the jump. Which seems like common sense, right? Seems like common sense. But the instructions are telling you to do it on the marker. And that essentially set me up for failure multiple times. So if I'm going to go, I'm going to tap now. Now, it did go off on the white, but you purposely have to tap it before you get there. It's just a stupid little timing thing. And as I did this and figured that out, I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, that's just garbage. Like, it shouldn't be that much of a failure. And it just frustrated the shit out of me. So that's why it's stupid, in my opinion. It makes me look stupid, but for a first-time player, chances are they might even get more frustrated than me. So who knows? Maybe other people just did it right off the bat automatically by accident and they had no problem. I don't know. So at this point, I mean, I got a new best doing the video, and I fucked up. So hopefully I won't have too many more in the stupid gaming category, but if there is, I will be sharing it and posting it up. So when you're not getting frustrated with stupid shit like this, enjoy your games.